YouTube is Kago Hero, and today we gotta bring him back to life, man. Gotta get him in that mentality, man. Anyway, so today I'm calling one of my homeboys that I went to school with, barbering school with. He came in today. So what we're gonna be doing is we're getting the fat boy temp. When the fat boy temp is, well, it's a low temp fade and we round in the back. So instead of you know, temp in the back or fading it, we ain't gonna do nothing but just line it up in a round shape. But right now, when I'm doing this, I'm just combing the hair in the direction, lifting it all up off the scalp, in the direction it goes. And that way we put that guard on and cut it down. We already know where the hair goes. You don't gotta worry about patching getting a bald spot, anything like that. And it's also good just so you can lift it. It makes it more easier to, comb through the guard because the hair is already sticking up. To me, when you use a brush, you can use a brush. I'm just not really a fan of it because I feel like you're brushing the hair down. But anyway, so right now we got the one guard all the way closed. And when I cut hair down, I usually go 5 or 6 minutes. I go side by side and I make sure I get it all down. At the end of the day, it's waves. You want it to be nice, even. You don't want to have no patches of hair right there. So I go over it. I comb, I rake, everything. This is my pattern. Comb, rake every time, just to ensure you lift it up, just so you can cut it back down with the clippers. Make sure you get all of it. As you can see, I make sure I get the back good because we're not gonna be fading it. So you really don't want the back to be, down, so you ain't gonna be really going up on it. And then I'm doing the other side. Then I go back over, I go from the back, I go side, just to ensure that I get it all. And I don't really touch the front too much yet, just because, I've been wanting to see basically how I want the shape of the guard. I have to cut that down last when I'm about to do the shape up prep. But yeah, you can see I'm taking my time, just going over multiple times. Then I get my brush, just to brush all the hair down, because, just so they can see, make sure it's that's how they want it. And so yeah, the wave's looking pretty nice. So yeah, let's give me a quick little brush session, just something pamper. So now I'm brushing the canvas, and when I do my low temp phase, is where I do it. I do the vertical bars and I do the C cup. If they do want to get a C cup, they low temp. But I always do the C cup just cause I want to make sure that I can keep it there and keep it dark. Cause with a low temp, you gonna keep it low, but yeah, I just do that. That way I can know where to fade at, how to I like to keep the front of my low temps dark. So that's the reason I do it first. And as you can see, I'm doing the back of the round. Since I'm getting the fade, I can go ahead and put that neckline on there, airline. Go ahead and put that on there. That way, boom, got that knocked out. So the way I've been cutting lately is I like to go side by side when I do stuff. I used to really mess up and stuff to be uneven when I do that, but I've been learning. I like to do something on one side, then I do it to the other, instead of me just doing everything like fade, shape up. I just do side now. I've been kind of working out better for me too. But yeah, we just putting that neckline there, try to get it nice and crisp. Made sure that's the reason I took my time in cutting it down, so you can have a nice good line so you can really see it. And we're not gonna do the whole thing. We're gonna do like this side, then we'll connect it once we fade the other side. All right, now for the fade, we got I got my magic clip with the no guard all the way open, going up just to where the end of the vertical bar is. Just set it up, and I don't put no bald lines while I do my low temp fade, so I don't gotta take them out. But right now I got my 1.5 guard all the way closed, just debulking the top. Because usually the 1.5, that's where I keep like the end of towards the vertical bar. I keep that dark armor to go over that. And you can see I'm raking into the bulk up there, so I won't make no other line. And I start down there to kind of soften up that line down there for the next step. But I make sure to go over it multiple times to ensure don't be no lazy type stuff. I go over it multiple times, and just so I can C won't be fading that, so I can know what to do, so it won't be so much going on right there. And you can see I'm brushing it. I'm going over his hair, going straight up and down this side. So that's the way I'm going. Now I'm coming in with my one guard all the way open, and I can say I'm going up probably about another quarter of an inch, and you're gonna see that sometimes I scoop at the line, I flick out at the line, and sometimes I go up. Just the way that I blend, because I like to blend the 1 into the 1.5. I don't like to have a tight blend, so I kind of go up a little bit more than I need to. That way it can really be blended. You can actually see it. But yeah, you can see I'm just really, doing a lot of flicks and stuff. And you're gonna see I'm using my corners too, actually. Like, it may look like I'm using the whole blade, but I do use my corners for some spots that don't seem like you want to cut. That's one way I do. As you can see right there, I'm just using my corner to really pinpoint the spots that that I don't want to budge. As there you can see, I'm flicking out, it's flicking. Not like to cut, not like to flick out, do it fast. And they can see I got the one guard all the way closed. And it look like I'm going with the same amount, but I'm really not. I'm just flicking out and I go up a little bit. When I try to get a line out, I go a little bit above the line. Because, if you stop at the line, it's not going to really come out. So I go a little bit above the line, just, to help soften it up and to help get it out. And you're going to see that I'm going to use this one guard closed for a minute. I could have been put the half guard on, but I like taking my time when I cut. That's one thing I can say. When you take your time when you cut, you can get that line pretty much out with that one guard closed. Look, the half guard is for reinsurance to make sure it's all the way out. But as you can see, that line coming out pretty good. Now it's taking some time for me to get it out, but it's just to ensure that I get the blend that I want, because I really want to have a light to dark blend. I've been really more focusing on my transitions of cutting, and this is a big step. It's just really taking your time and not being in a rush. You can see I'm using them corners very good. Them corners help out a lot, even though it takes more time. I don't know what that was, but yeah, them corners help get it out. You can see the blend coming together real nice. So when I do put that half guard on, it's gonna come out with ease. So now I got my half guard on, I say a quarter closed, and I'm just really not going up too high. Don't really gotta do too much, flicking, using my corners, getting the dark spots that you can see. And so that thing is really looking pretty good. And making sure the brush to make sure the hair all the way down. And that thing, the line basically already out of there. So I'm just doing a little detail that's gonna keep going, make sure I get all of it. You see that corner work? That corner work was saved, I'm telling you. That way you don't do too much that you don't mean to do. So now I got it all the way closed, just hitting the bottom of it, just trying to make sure I get it. I close it up just to make sure that line all the way gone and don't go up at all. And now right here, I have my 2 guard all the way closed, just blending in the top with that 1.5, because that was something that was bothering me doing this cuss, because I don't be want to go too high on low temp, but since I cut it with a 1 just to blend it in so this don't look so separated. As you can see, I'm going up and I'm flicking. The way you want to make no other line and brushing down. And look at that fade. I think it's looking pretty good. And right here, I'm doing the beard. On his beard, he said he didn't want the front, touch, because he tried to grow it out. You try to get that James Harden. So, just doing the back of the beard and underneath, cleaning it out and stuff. Pretty simple stuff right there. So right now, alright, so now we go on to the back just to finish up and try to connect the back. I'm just gonna do this little back part real quick, and then that's pretty much self-explanatory. But right here, I'm getting the one guard closed again and going with the grain just to flatten out and get some rip their hair so I can have a more crisp line. Because like I said, just going over it just to make sure. Now I'm really doing that back because I'm about to line it up. You can see I'm doing the ear line right there, and right now I'm just about to connect it. And like I said, I just have a big problem with connecting stuff because it always be crooked or always mess it up. But I don't got real better at looking for myself and using that mirror. That's kind of the reason my angles be like this, because I gotta use the mirror. And this side right here is gonna basically be the same, so I'm just gonna let that play through. And so this is right here, this is my hairline prep. I go over with some Gots to Be the holding spray, using the pivot enhancement card. I get my blow dryer and I brush the hair down. I already went over it with a one guard closed. So right now, I just, I'm lining up the hairline. And this was where, my element come in when I can just really do me. Because I love when you got a good fade. Like, the fade look good even without the hairline. So just when you put that line on there, you line it up all right, that thing gonna be popping. I'm taking my time, trying to make sure they're straight, because he don't got one of those, most prettiest hairlines. So, got it. And then he has a very dangerous edit monster. I mean, a monster that'll kill you. God, man, you got to go back about 2 winters on that. So, yeah. As you can see, I cut so weird because, I'm both-handed, so I don't know, I cut so weird. But you can see right now, I'm just doing the C cup. I thought I'd do that one side. He said he want to connect it to the beard. I don't know about that, but yeah, we're going to try this. I was playing. So now we're just doing the C cup. You can see I do my C cup so different. And right now we're putting on the enhancements. This is Kiss. And I know it looks like I put a lot on. Look, I spray it, but the thing about it, my machine is so jitty. I bought it for $100. I've been having it for about 6 months, 5 months. It looked like I'm spraying a lot, but it's not. But you can still see it still got that natural touch to it. And they were doing his mustache. I don't know why dog want his mustache so goddamn skinny, man. Dude, he say trying stuff, but golly, that had me cracking up, man. But yeah, we just finish up his mustache before we line it up. So now we lining up the hairline with the enhancements on there. He doesn't get fiber. He just want the Kiss kind, the spray kind, because the powder kind of get kind of caked up sometimes. But yeah, now we just line it up here in this other vertical bar. And you can see the cut is looking pretty good, per usual. But yeah, so this is a nice, easy fat boy temp. And you can see I'm turning around. I didn't have my ring light right there either, so the light is not the best. Because I just wanted to record something, put something out. But we're hitting that other vertical bar, pulling away from it. Now we're putting on some Gots to Bees to lock it in, the way it won't move. That line I'm looking sharp as ever, looking natural as ever, even though it's not. Finesse 2 times. But yeah, got the blow dry, so dry it up, brushing off the extra excess on his forehead. And here goes the final look of the haircut, because my camera went off. But yeah, so let me know what you guys think. I hope y'all messed with the video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Till next time, KOII Hero out.